lined them up?
I did, sir.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Get out of line. Come over here.
Yes, sir.
Look at that. What do you think the problem is, though? What's the problem?
We're not all in height order, sir.
Right. Taught them how to stand too?
No, sir.
Well, you didn't teach them good enough. Better fix them.
Yes, sir.
You got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Well, everybody down! Down! Everybody get your face down.
I take full responsibility for that. That was my fault. In years past, I was usually the first one here. This year, I wasn't.
Stand up on double position right now. There you go. Don't sleep on my floor. Ain't happening today. Why are you looking around? Come on, man. Who dropped the water bottle? Me? I'm sorry, me? Who? Me? What? Okay, listen, this is what we're gonna do. You gotta understand here, okay? Everything's gonna be followed with a sir, yes sir, no sir, 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 sir. I don't want none of this me, yes, yeah, okay, sure, whatever. Real simple. You make it simple, I make it simple. You make it hard, I can make it hard. Don't worry about that. Down! Up!
One, sir.
Down! Up!
Two, sir.
Oh! Well, ain't that convenient? Get down. Don't even bother. Get down. Don't even bother. Take your stuff off and get down. Oh, who's responsible for these guys? For real. 8:35. We're 5 minutes late.
I think day one so far has gone very well. The other cadets seem to be really on point. Like Instructor Genovese hasn't had to repeat things many times to get the point across.
If you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late. What time should they have been here? Somebody give me an answer. What time should they have been here?
Sir, 8:15, sir.
On your feet. Everybody stand up. Regroup yourself. Regroup yourselves.
Proper push-up form is going to look like this. One of the instructors over here has their hand underneath your fist. All right. Your thumbs are going to be tight to your chest, to your elbows back. Okay. You're going to start in the down position like this. When we say up, you're going to come up, and the instructor is going to put his hand underneath your chest. Okay. If you do not touch that hand, the rep does not count. Everybody understand?
Sir, yes, sir.
When we say begin, you're going to have 1 minute to do as many push-ups as you can. You understand?
Sir, yes, sir.
It's gonna look like this. Down and locking your elbows at the top is 1. Okay? So 1, 2, 3. You do not count. We will count and let you know what you did at the end of it. Everybody understand?
Sir, yes, sir.
Your back should be straight at all times. If your knees come down or you break your back,
Or you can't do
you're
it.
done. Okay?
If you could do 10, you could do 10. If you could do 5, you could do 5. Try to give it 100% effort, that's all.
I thought the PT test was a great idea. Every year I've done this, we've always done something different as in terms of PT on the first day. I thought this was great because it showed not only the instructors, but it also showed some of the other cadets what other cadets are capable of, as in terms of like doing push-ups, sit-ups, and squat thrusts, I believe we did.
Ready? Begin. Ready?
Yep.
Begin. Knees, hands, elbows over the knees. Let's go.
There you go.
Ready? Begin.
Go.
Together. Yeah, there you go. Same time. All right. On the command to drink water, you are going to say, "Oh Lordy, it's so hot in here, sir." And you're going to drink your water. Got that? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I'm going to say, "Drink water." And you're going to say, "Oh Lord, it's so hot in here, sir." And you're going to drink your water. Got that? Sir. Yes, sir. Drink water.
Oh Lord, it's so hot here, sir. Class, attention!
Now we sound off. We say, "Sir, good morning, sir." Even though there's multiple of them. Just say it. Understood?
Sir, yes, sir! Class, sound off! Sir, good morning, sir!
Take your seats.
So my name is Chris Hager. I'm assistant captain of the Spotswood Volunteer Fire Department. Today I have with me, this is Engineer Bill Peterson. We have Safety Officer Ray Hipley, Firefighter Brandon Barello, and Firefighter Jose Rivera. So what I'm wearing, what he's going to put on is your bunker pants. So we wear leather boots. Some of them are rubber. They have steel inside of them, so they're puncture resistant to any debris. The material that you're going to see the pants and the coat that's made out of, it's not fireproof. So guys think that like you put this suit on and you can go running through flames and you're a Superman. It's fire resistant. So it's not, doesn't make you invincible. You still feel the heat, but it helps protect us. So he just put on his pants. You see this yellow and blue harness he's wearing. It's called a Gemtor. So what we wear that for is if you're working off a ladder or at heights, you can clip on. So if you fall, you're
So, I've never been the breakdown of an ambulance, this patient gets treated on here. Unless we have two patients, and then they're going to be sitting where you're sitting, captain's chair and the crew chair. For us being the EMT, this is where we're usually treating our patient from. We work out of the bags, or we work out of the cabinets. The bags are usually taken into the scene because it's our portable stuff to use on our patient. And then in the truck is our more advanced equipment because this is where we're going to be doing our work on the way there.
Yes, on this truck we have 750 gallons of water at all times. 750 gallons can run out. Sounds like a lot of water, but when you're fighting a big fire, that can be out like that. So, although our main goal is to get water on the fire as soon as possible, another secondary job that's not as glorious as going into the fire and fighting it is getting a hydrant, and it's a very important part of our job.
Line up, dress it up. Okay, class. Sound off now.
Good morning, Sergeant Barrett!
Like hand tools in a handy little pouch here, so we might be responding like this, and we help out our SWAT team because there are situations where a bad guy, a criminal might be barricaded inside of his home, maybe even with a hostage, and he's placed booby traps along the home so that if the police enter to try to arrest him, it harms the police officers. A random guess, I don't expect you to know, how heavy do you think this is, the green bomb suit with the helmet? Go ahead, sir.
75 pounds?
Nope. What?
115?
Oh, a little less.
Say 95.
Close.
93.
Closer.
90.
90. Very good. And our winner gets to wear the bomb suit. So come on over, Jacob. We need a very strong young man to model this today, tomorrow, and the rest of the time you're here at the academy. All about teamwork. Yes. That's good. Belly. Roll to his back, get back up, and he walked maybe 20 feet, and he's already sweating. You can see I'm sweating because it's a hot day putting it on, but regardless of what the temperature is outside, you will sweat in this suit. If it's minus 20, you're going to sweat. If it's 90 degrees, you're going to sweat. But it does offer a lot of protection. However, it is heavy, and cumbersome, and we just don't like being in it because it's just not comfortable. So here, what we're gonna do is... All right, the robot serves a number of different functions. One, it keeps us out of this big bomb suit, because if something is potentially a bomb and could hurt us, we don't want to go anywhere near it. We don't want to put a person near that. So if we could stay out of this bomb suit, that's the ideal situation. So this is one robot that we have here. And the robots serve a number of different functions. It can go down and look at a suspicious package or look at a hazardous item, let us know exactly what it is so we could potentially defuse it. It can also give us information as to what it might be. All right, so because Jacob helped us out with being our runway model, I'm going to allow him to initiate our shock tube. It's very anticlimactic. It's just going to snap, but with the cloudy overcast, you might be able to see the spark travel through. So, can everybody see? All right, Jacob, you're going to hold the button down, count to 3, and then just let go of the button. It's going to go that way. Yeah. So hold it down for 3 seconds, and then let go. Oh.
I thought the bomb squad was pretty cool. I want to be in the state trooper when I grow up. So just to see what it's going to be like and the stuff you have to do, it just gives me a good idea of what I have to look forward to.
All right, so today I'm going to take you through some self-defense tactics, but to start out first, we need to get a good warm-up started. So, what's your name? Worley, sir. Worley, I need you to start off jogging in a circle and just follow the line behind him. Jogging around the room in a circle on the red mat, just fall in the line for me. And going around one day that way. All the way around. Nice and easy. If somebody has your wrist, okay? Somebody has your wrist. Yanking and pulling is not going to be the way you get it out, especially if you have an aggressor trying to hurt you. So, the way you're going to do it, you're going to go over the wrist like this, not as though you're shaking his hand. I'm reaching over. My thumb tells me where to go. I'm going to keep everything in tight. I'm going to pull my wrist up, and I'm immediately going to get control. That's just as important as actually breaking the grip. Okay, if I break his grip and don't immediately get my control, it's going to be no good. It's been wasted. Neither one of us has control. So close to the rest of me. So, if he has the same side wrist control, I'm grabbing over, I pull everything in tight, I use my body, I pull my thumb up to my face, and I immediately get his wrist control.
Go! All right, ladies. Good, good.
At MMA, I think I did pretty well. I actually made like new friends that I didn't like really know were in the group, and it was cool to learn these new things in self-defense in the situation when I do become a police officer and I have to protect myself without using a weapon.
Go! I like this. I like the intensity. Change levels, change levels. Spin. Oh! Does that count? Wait, if I were to do that, would that count or no? No, you're out of the box.
I feel like I did good at MMA. It was fun. It wasn't extremely easy. And I feel I did good because I wrestle and all, so it's fun. It's stuff that I could use in wrestling.
Any direction that you move, when you fight, any direction that you move, you're going to step with that foot first. Understood?
Sir, yes, sir!
If you're going to move forward, what foot you stepping with?
Left, sir.
With your left one, your front foot, right? Forward, front foot, right?
Sir, yes, sir!
That foot's going to follow. So watch here, forward shuffle. It's going to be a step. Right, bring the foot in. Back to your base. Understood?
Sir, yes, sir!
All right, let's go. Forward shuffle in. Come on. To me. Let's go. I'm in. Okay, back out. Now. Hold it, hold it. Now, when we rear, shuffle to the rear. Right? What are we doing? What foot are we stepping with first? Back foot. Right. So, but we got to make sure, right, when we back up, that we're not going to hit anything. Got that?
Sir, yes, sir!
So we're going to check to the rear. Back up. Same thing. Step with the back foot. Front foot follows. Understood?
Sir, yes, sir!
All right, do it now. Go ahead. Go. Down! Up!
1, sir.
Down! Up!
2, sir.
Down! Up!
3, sir.
Down! Up!
4, sir.
Down! Up!
5, sir.
Hang 10 came about because we were doing defensive tactics, we were doing our stances, and we were doing our stances from front leaning rest position. So DI Genovese called fight, so we all had to hop into our stances, and I jumped up. My stance was too low, and drill instructor Sabatino saw that and said it looked like I was surfing. So from then on, he said that whenever I stood into my defensive stance, I had to pretend I'm surfing with my arms out. So I do that once. He then brings me to the center and says, next time you do it, say hang 10. From there, drill instructor Genovese then said fight again. I hop up, arms out, and yell hang 10. I had to do that for the rest of the day, and now whenever they call fight, everybody else gets in their fighting stance, and I get into that hang 10 stance.
Everybody get down! Everybody get down!
Working various shifts Monday through Friday. There's always, the maximum amount is always 7A to 5P. Then we have an afternoon shift, which is 12P to 10P. And then we have an overnight shift, which is 9P to 7A. So there's always academy staff on base when there are recruits on base, as well as trooper youth on base. They kind of diminish the numbers because it's not really that needed necessary for the trooper youth program, but for recruit training, it's a 24-hour operation. We don't stop training, even at 2 o'clock in the morning. There's recruits the 12 of them are that assigned to do that night patrol. They're out there doing scenarios and so on and so forth. The door is locked, but down on the right there we have an actual training station that's set up as a physical police station. There's a cell in there. There's an APHIS machine where have you seen an APHIS machine where you can do fingerprints? It's a fingerprint machine. We no longer use the ink and print. Now it's all computerized. It just scans your finger. That's for fingerprinting. Processing computers. So when we do our scenarios with our recruit training, the instructors act as bad guys, bad girls, so on and so forth, where the recruits will have to make an arrest somewhere on base, bring the instructor back to the training station, and do all the paperwork associated with that arrest, fingerprinting, photographing, all the reports generated along with that, whatever the case was, if it was a burglary in progress or a shoplifter or whatever the scenario was. So. Up on the wall behind you, we do have all the names of the troopers that have been killed in the line of duty. They are up there, kind of as a remembrance for our recruits as they walk by each and every day. That every single recruit that has become prior to them since 1921, our organization, they've done the exact same thing that they're being asked to do. So nobody's being treated differently. The 158th class just graduated. That the same thing they did, basically the same thing, Rebel A, morning call, military drill. That was done, way back in the 1920s, 21, 22, when the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th state police class came through. So everybody does the same thing. Nobody's being treated any differently.
Get in the gym. Go. Go. Now. Move. Move. Get in the gym. Run. 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 Move. Move. What are you doing? What are you doing? Go.
Get back down. Everybody up. Listen to me. Stand up. 1 foot. 1 foot. 1 foot. Why are we doing this?
Stop hopping around.
Why are we doing 1 foot? Explain that. Somebody tell me why we're doing 1 foot. We'll get up 1 foot. Why are we standing on 1 foot?
Whose are these?
This is mine, sir, and this is
Stand on 1 foot for balance. Because you guys can't learn to balance between laughing and being serious. Joking around and being serious. Time and a place.
Find it.
Down! Up!
One, sir.
Down! Up!
2, sir.
Down! Up!
3, sir.
Down! Up!
4, sir.
Down! Up!
5, sir.
Down! Up!
6, sir.
Down! Up! The problem is that you guys don't pay attention. That's why. So when somebody calls something out and says, oh, class, attention, sound off, you guys still can't do that. That is 3 commands. 3! You had 3 commands before you had to say, sir, thank you, sir. You have got to be kidding me. Don't you understand this man, though? Down! Everybody get on your face!
We know that one well on day 3. We still haven't done anything yet because you guys don't listen. Last year, we were marching on day 1 and doing a cadence on day 2. On day 3, this year, we're still doing push-ups. It's disgusting. If your arms are any different from what I showed you on day 1, then you're doing it wrong. And you're making it harder on yourselves. It's 0 squat thrust. She got 0 points for squat thrust. And she scored higher than 11 of you with a 0. She didn't even participate, and she did better than 40% of the class on the PT test. That's embarrassing. Anyone below Snyder on this list should be disgusted with themselves, including
Crunches, sir. And you already did jumping jacks too, didn't you? Yes, sir. Yeah, it's because they're easy, right? No, sir. Definitely why. But you push yourself in the rest of this class.
Last year when he pushed himself, the ambulance came and got him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alvinson, what are you doing?
He didn't even have a drip of sweat
This
on
is
his
the
shirt.
problem. On your feet.
10 jumping jacks on me.
Sound off.
10 jumping jacks on me. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Off your knees. Off your knees.
Ready, begin. Down. Up. 1.
Sir.
Down.
Come on.
Up.
2, sir.
Down. Up.
There you go.
3, sir.
Down. Up.
4, sir.
Down. Up.
5, sir.
Down. Up.
6, sir.
Down. Up.
7, sir.
Don't stop.
Down. Up.
8, sir.
Down.
Come on. Hey, up. You can still go up. There you go.
Get mad.
Up. What's that number?
One more.
Down.
Up.
Push.
Recover. Stay recover. Let's go.
Cover.
Make this circle wider. Make the circle wider.
Karen, you've been here before. Lead the class the right way.
20 squats on me.
20 squats.
Ready? Begin. Down.
What? That was the illest move. Everyone's, wait a minute. Who's got my Backstreet Boys right now? I mean, are you doing?
Start over.
What are you in an R&B group?
20 squats on me.
1.
Ready? Begin. Down.
1
sir. Down.
2, sir.
Down.
3, sir.
Down.
4, sir.
Down.
5, sir.
Down.
Now I'm going to stop everybody. Because once we're in the down position,
We stay there, right?
we would stay there.
Because there's no command to come up. So let's start over again.
So I must be
Let's
great.
try this again.
20 squats on me. Ready? Begin. Down. Up.
1, sir.
Down. Up.
2, sir.
Down. Up.
Give yourself room. Get away from the walls.
20 burpees.
Close the circle a little bit.
20 burpees.
Who won?
Yeah.
Who just won?
25 burpees.
Raise your hand. Who did it? Of course it was you.
8 burpee.
I don't blame you, or else.
Here it is. Down. Right?
Yeah. 1.
Got it?
Sir! Yes, sir!
All I'm going to say is down. When you jump up, we say 1. Understood?
Sir! Yes, sir!
Don't do the next one until I say down. Understood?
Sir! Yes, sir!
Ready? Begin. Down.
1!
Down.
2, sir!
Down.
3, sir!
PT today was hardcore. I felt like we really didn't have it all together because we were kind of in like a vacation mindset. We went on a trip to go see the state troopers down over by Point Pleasant, and I guess we all forgot what we were taught the day before. And so because of our mistake and our carelessness, we really had to step it up when we got back by doing tons of push-ups, sit-ups, planks, jumping jacks, which made us work as a team. And I mean, I think we're really going to learn from this now and figure out that we can't just forget that we're here to learn new things and try out the police academy experience.
Coolest thing about being a cop. Anybody know? What is it? Getting the bad guy, chasing him down, right? Guns, all that cool stuff. Sir! Sir! Alright, we're going to learn a little about that today. We're going to do a high-risk motor vehicle stop. Motor vehicle stop is one of the most dangerous things you can do. You never know what you're going to encounter. You got to be on your toes at all times. Police, show me your hands! Driver, show me your hands! Put both hands out the window! With your left hand, take your keys and throw them from your vehicle. Driver, your left hand, open the door now! Get out of your vehicle! Facing away from me! Good! Driver, put your hands outside the window! Both hands! Driver, put both hands out of the window! Passenger, put both hands out of the window! Driver, with your left hand, take out the keys from the ignition and throw them out the window. With your left hand, open up the door from the outside. Passenger, get back to the vehicle. Where they going? Where they going? Got them. Oh, Randy! Stop right there, you're gonna get hurt.
What's this? Is this the place?
Tell him to turn around.
Go around.
Now.
Now.
Say, get on your knees.
Down.
Again.
Say, put your hands behind your head.
Stop.
Don't move. Say, don't move.
Don't move.
Hit it.
There's a bug in here.
You gotta hit this.
There's a bug in here.
You gotta hold it down.
I just gotta put the gun in the car, sir.
There's a baby here.
There's a baby here. Good job.
Let's do it again.
You're missing a gun.
Hey, where's the other one?
Right here.
You want gunner?
Like this.
Alright, you're gonna do commands, alright?
Sorry, sir.
You gotta repeat yourself now.
Hello, sir.
What are we doing then?
Sir.
Close the door. Close the door.
Good.
Excuse me, he would like the door closed for this one.
And the other. What are we doing in here?
Driver, get your hands out of the vehicle right now!
Trent, you have to help him out with this. You gotta talk into that. Say, driver, kneel.
Keep your hands up, driver!
Meal.
He has two.
Driver, meal.
Keep them on your head the whole time.
The other thing is, Sunny is a gun dog, right? So I've taught her some tricks with that, which everybody always likes. Sunny, sit. Sophia. So, down. So gun dog, right? So what happens if you go bang, bang? Yes. She'll play dead. So what I basically do is kind of think of it like, you know, sending her back is what we basically do. So I'm lining her up. I can choose wherever I want. So if I want her to go to that can, I'd line her up so that her body's facing that way. I'm putting my hand over, and I'm telling her, back. See?
That's sort of one way of doing it. That's sort of one extreme. The other extreme would be sort of an on-lead directed search. Basically, she's going to go anywhere where I point my finger. See what she's doing?
How many of you guys saw that? Remember what I was talking about? What do I ask her? I ask her a question, right? What is it?
You ask if you want to go to work.
Right? Now the hardest thing is, if I just say you ready to go to work, it's boring, right? I gotta say it in a high-pitched voice, right?
Thank you.
Here.
You gotta yell it.
Up.
Two, sir!
Again, 2 more.
Down.
Yell it.
Down. Down. Down.
There you go. Now what?
And then there was none.
Do another one. As loud as you can.
Down. Up.
Water!
Recon.
Recover!
My name is Trooper Curtis. This is Trooper Bishop. We're both pilots with the State Police Aviation Bureau. I'm going to give you a little bit of a talk about how we got to doing what we do now, a little bit of talk about the aircraft and kind of the jobs and the missions that.
Order on!
Sir,
thank you, sir!
Pull back.
Oh, yeah.
No, he's still powering up. He's still powering up, Coach Jack.
On to the next rendezvous point!
All systems are go.
All systems are a go!
Get to it now.
Get to the chopper! Get to it now! Sir, my dad is Tom Kozak!
It's a Schwarzenegger quote!
Yes, sir! Who's your daddy? What does he do?
So apparently I look like Private Joker from the Full Metal Jacket, so the drill instructors decided to have a little bit of fun with me. You know, I don't know if you ever held a fake and imaginary smoke grenade before, but it's pretty scary. So because of this, they had me clear the helicopter for takeoff. I was trying so hard not to laugh, but it was pretty fun, clearing the debris and having them set the thrusters to 1.
Go! Go! Helicopter's been taken off, sir!
All right, back in formation.
Yes, sir!
Class, fall in!
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This week, the cadets and myself have completed the 2018 Junior Police Academy. I couldn't be more proud of all the individuals sitting here today that have come together as a team this week, which we call Hell Week. From day one, we were all put to the test. literally. On the first day, we took a physical training test to determine our squad leaders and class leader. Throughout the week, we learned so much and trained very hard, thanks to the dedication of our three main motivating drill instructors, Sergeant Shapley, Detective Sabatino, and Officer Genovese. They taught us discipline, responsibility, and unity. Every day, we learned something new. For example, how the ATF and Middlesex County Sheriff's Department's K-9 units work, how to address high-risk motor vehicle stops, and my personal favorite, unarmed self-defense. We also spent half a day in Seeger with the state troopers learning more about them. All in all, I'd like to say that my summers would not be complete without the Junior Police Academy. This is my second year participating, and I've been involved in events regarding the Junior Police Academy for the past 4 years. Each year, I learn new things and become a stronger, better person. I'd like to thank all the cadets for being here and supporting each other. I would also like to thank the instructors and our families for supporting us through this week. I hope to see everyone again next year, plus new faces to keep the Academy running strong.
Good afternoon, classmates, family, friends, and instructors. Today, the 27th of July, we graduate the Spotswood Junior Police Academy. We started off on the road that most would not travel, signing up to be yelled and pushed to the brim. We knew what we were signing up for. Each and every one of us should be proud of what we did this summer. 12 and 12, 13, 14, and even 15-year-olds. I can't even say most kids my age would be able to make it through what you guys went through. Keep doing what you're doing. It's been a tough week. We started off with the bumpiest part of the road. The first day, we went home with our arms and legs throbbing, but we made it through it. Exhausted and sore, we returned the next day bright and early to find that one of our classmates did not make it down the road. We looked at one another and said to ourselves, that is the last one. No more people left behind. The morning started off pretty well. A member of the New Jersey State Police bomb squad came by and showed us his equipment. We were mesmerized and excited for the rest of the day. We took a trip down to the local martial arts school and pushed each other around for a while. It was fun and we learned a lot. We thought the day couldn't get any worse until we messed up hard. So after that, we went back to the building and did PT for about an hour and a half. We were pushed our friends again by an instructor and informed us what we did wrong and how we could fix it. We went home, arms throbbing even more, and legs shaking. Wednesday was planned out to be fun, but when you plan to write a book, you don't plan the ending. We drove down to Seeger to enjoy a K-9 and EOD demonstration with the New Jersey State Police Youth Academy. You can probably guess what happened during that. We were rushing onto the buses and headed back to the school, all nervous because we knew what we were about to do. We were about to be PT'd hard for the third day in a row. We were right, we got destroyed, but this is when it all started to click. We knew that if we were going to make it through another day, without our arms and legs literally falling off of our body, we would need to work together. We went home and returned for the fourth day, ready to show the instructors that we were ready to work as a team. We started with traffic stops. They were fun, but hard. It definitely gave all of us a better appreciation for the day-to-day police work that these guys go through. 3 K-9 heroes also came by and taught us about their explosive detonation dogs. Detection dogs. Each time sounding off, and I'm thinking we might actually get through this. With the help of Officer Powers, we were dismissed for lunch. At lunch, we practiced drill and discussed what we would need to improve on. Once we all finished, we marched down to the fields, where I was tasked on marking the landing zones with a helicopter. I threw an imaginary smoke and marked an LZ for a Bell 206 State Trooper helicopter. Now I don't know if you've ever done that before, but holding a fake and imaginary smoke grenade is pretty scary. I was also tasked with making sure the helicopter would take off clear of debris. As the day concluded, we did some more drill and in my opinion did really well. We PT'd and overcame, and before we knew it, our last full day came to an end. This adventure has been amazing. I'm proud to say that 25 out of the 26 of the classmates who originally started are graduating here today. Each one well deserved. We fell together, we succeed together. We get on our faces together, we get up together. We get on our backs together, we get up together. We are a team, we are a class, and we are a family. With that being said, let us remember a quote from the late Colonel Sanders. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. Do all you can and do it to the best you can. It's the only way you will ever get a true feeling of accomplishing something. Thank you again, Class of 2018. I am very proud to be a part of you. Always remember our class motto, do what is right, now it is easy. Thank you.
This week, the class as a whole was challenged to become a team. After countless push-ups, thinking positions, squats, and other various exercises, the teamwork asked of us began to show. It just took a little more than in years past. For example, carrying around our heads, organs, and even quoting Shakespeare were required in order to make us a team. But with that being said, for all the hard work, we had our fun as well.